Welcome back, all you Fabricans and Fleshbags, to the super, not funny show reviews. And today we're going to be reviewing Only Murders in the Building, Season 2, Episode 8, and it's entitled Hello Darkness. So, was it good? Was it bad? Should you be watching? Only Murders, but this time in the dark. That's right, there's a blackout in New York City. Serendipitous for the killer, and not so convenient for Mabel, Oliver, and Charles, and Lucy, who happens to be in the building in the Arconia during this blackout. Could she be the target of the killer? We're trying to find out, and at the same time, there's love blooming in the air for one resident of the Arconia, one Howard Morris. And we get the return of antagonist detective Krebs. So a lot of stuff going on in here. I want to say this episode it does definitely move the mystery forward. If you've been wondering who the heck, who done it, maybe you get a good idea with this episode. But this episode really focused, they had a bunch. It's like a ABC plot going on in this, and the A plot, of course, always being the trio as they try to get up to the 14th floor to see if Lucy's okay. In the dark, but at the same time, they're not very physically fit. Surprise! People in New York supposedly walk so much they can't seem to walk up 14 flights of stairs without falling out. And in addition to that, the B plot being where we have Howard Morris. He with the cats, and he's was been semi helpful in the investigation so far. But also, he's got an eye on the new guy in the building, potentially trying to get some kind of meet cute to go on. And that's actually what happened. There is a meet cute in this, because there's a blackout, so finding a reason to have to kind of hang out with the guy. And in addition to that, we also have Nina Lynn, who is the new building manager, and she with having just had a baby, and she convinces the doorman, the very nice doorman, by the way, Lester, to bring her things up, and then they get to have a little bit of a heart to heart, an understanding, a meeting of the minds, so to speak. And between all three of those, obviously the C plot's not that important, but it was actually really very nice. We see some of these people as sort of background characters. It's nice to see the writers, give a little bit of shine to the doorman, and to see what kind of person he is. And it's just a really nice guy who maybe is feeling a little bit under the gun because Nina is. She's making big changes there and maybe threatening him a little bit. And to see the two of them, have this moment where they kind of see each other, and that she realizes he's part of the Arconia and everything. You don't have to be the tough, hard person, and you can treat someone, like a real person, like a real human being. And it was nice to see them soften up her a little bit, but also, give him a chance to shine there for a moment. So I enjoyed that quite a bit. The B plot, the kind of the meet cute, romantic comedy or what have you, was really actually pretty cool. Howard, he's sort of a wet blanket of sorts, but also, his mannerisms and everything there. They could seem a little weird and annoying, maybe off-putting, but seeing him actually in his own element, and the whole yodeling thing, and kind of having some commonality with the new guy Jonathan, and the way they sort of come together. It was a little on the nose, I think, to for Jonathan to be a chorus in the chorus line. But with that being said, to see that all come together, like we've seen, these sorts of storylines before, uh, and it kind of made Howard less annoying and more of an interesting character. I do wonder what was the point though. Like we introduce a new character, Jonathan, that we've never seen before. What was the point of that, and how does it relate to the mystery? We're pretty sure Howard's not. Like, let's just say Howard's not the killer. So, but who is this Jonathan guy? Not saying that we should, not be, we should not be pointing fingers, but it's a little suspect. But to see like that they did sort of get their connection, even though it was interrupted earlier by a silly situation. It was cool. But back to the A plot. So the A plot, of course, that they're trying to make sure that Lucy's okay and everything, and she has to take it to the secret passageway. She's got to run away from the killer like she's Shaggy and Scooby running away from whoever the monster is, and that also leads Charles and Mabel and Oliver into the inside of the walls, and also into one of their fans. And so this everything moves forward and everything, and we learn a little bit more about Marv, who's one of the diehard fans, and how he sort of gives some insight into the mystery going forward. And I guess we can say he's counted out as a suspect if he ever was one, which leads them to the final bit where they encounter Detective Krebs, who's been, let's just say, has been a dick so far. Like, stay out of my investigation, blah, 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 whatever. And look, spoiler alert, he's the glitter guy. He's obviously glitter guy. But between favoring his arm and having glitter on his neck and whatever, which seems it seems a little convenient. I'm not saying he's not the one, but I've been wondering, is this a two-man job? Has this been two people? If he is the bad guy, why reveal him so early? Or could he literally be a red herring because of because of the fact that he's literally was covered in red glitter or whatever, and we don't actually know why this person, glitter guy, was trying to steal things. I was trying to find the evidence or what have you. It could be mistaken identity, but I so far, he's the only real suspect, and they basically had to spoon feed him to us. So I don't know. I want to say he's the guy, but then again, could it really be that easy? We certainly are doing no better than Charles and Mabel and Oliver as the the Only Murders fans have pointed out about the podcast so far. But anyway, I don't know. I do know that I really enjoyed the episode. This season's going along great. We got 2 more episodes to go. Really looking forward to see how that all turns out. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the episode? Do you have any clues, any prognostications about who is the murderer in the building this season? Get down to the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking. And, of course, you can always hit me up. supernotfunnyshow@gmail.com or at supernotfunnys1 on Twitter. All right, all you Fabricans and Fleshbags, thanks for joining me on this episode or this review. And come back next week. We're going to review the 9th episode. Until then, I've been Mo De Fupe, your resident fabricant and comment extraordinaire on all things pop culture. And I'll see you guys on the other side of the thread. Peace.